this next part, we're talking about the Boolean tool. And for the Boolean tool, you need two objects because what is the advantage of this tool is the interaction that these two objects is going to generate. Let's put it with an example. Let's say that I want to add a new box here, like this one. Let me make it a bit wider. Let's say 200 as well. Something like that. Okay, fantastic. So here is basically a box. We know that from other exercises. Let me move this to one side, put it here. Okay, good. Now, let's say that in this case, I want to create an object like this one, but I want to have a hole from one side to the other. Imagine that we are creating some kind of a hallway. So I'm going to add a new box. Let's say this one. Same structure. Let me put in here, but we're going to make some changes. In this case, I can handle them here. Let's say that the width instead of 200 is going to be 100. And the height instead of 200 is going to be 150. So as you can see, this object is a bit smaller than the other. Now, let's accept this object. And now this is where the fun begins. Let's say I take this object and put it inside here because what I want is to generate a hole in the first object based on the shape of the second one. In these cases is where we're going to use in the modeling tool. We'll select the two objects, 1 and 2, and now as you can see, the Boolean is enabled. If you don't select two objects, the Boolean is not going to work. So let's select it, and now by default, you can see that we start creating this hole. And I love this tool because I can dynamically move the object in different positions and see what is going to be the result of what I am creating. This is really fun, guys. Really, really fun, and I recommend you to do it. Now, the Boolean has different options depending on what is the object A or the object B. In this case, the object A is the first one that you select, and the object B is the second you selected. For this default operation, what they're saying is you're going to take the object A and you're going to subtract or make a difference with the object B. And this is why they're creating this kind of hallway. And this is a really important tool to use. I invite you to try it because you can create some fantastic shapes. And at the moment that you create shapes of any kind, you can do multiple things that will respond to the kind of environment that is needed for your game. So try and play with this. This is really, really fun. Let's say that I want to create this kind of hallway and I accept. Now we have a new object. And as you can see, it looks like a Boolean. That's for giving you a reference. I mean, the default name is Boolean. It's going to give you a reference that this object was created with other two objects. But now it is its own static mesh. Even if you go here, you can see that we create a static mesh based on that, which means at the same time that if we go to the attributes and inspect the object, this is just one object. It is not two that are subtracted dynamically. Once you accept the change, then you have a new object ready to play with.